Hello guys, welcome to Melanin News Podcast. On today's episode, I am your humble host and I have two amazing guests with me today. Of course, of two different colors. I'll explain to you why the colors are so important. To my right, I have dark skin Folaremi Agobiade, and to my left, I have Aja.
Hi.
Hi. So today we are talking about something very... Mind you, this episode is sponsored by Florico. You guys should check Florico out. It's a wine, and that's what we'll be, sipping as we are discussing. Hope we don't get intoxicated. But anyways, so on the list of privileges, another topic that relates to privilege, which is the biggest, gender privileges. Gender. Especially male and female gender privilege.
I was going to be like, what do you mean especially? But yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm specific so that someone doesn't come for me saying,
yeah.
I'm non-binary.
Yeah, so we're talking about male and female.
Yeah, male and female privileges. If you are other gender, maybe you find time for your own privilege. But now, I don't know your privileges, so...
Yeah, on your own with all these things you're saying.
What do you think?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, on your own like mad.
I support everybody that is supporting them.
Too late for these apologies, bro.
Do you think in this modern day and age there is still something such as gender privilege?
Yes.
Let me finish now.
Sorry.
Every gender has its privilege.
Yeah.
Say that.
Oh yeah, speak. What do you think?
Every gender has its privilege, but then
I mean, we're in a world of equality, feminism, everybody equal, men and women, equity, all the T's, So, if there is equality, do you think gender privilege still stands? If it does, who is responsible for facilitating?
Speaking of which, I didn't even know I was coming here to talk about this today. But I just realized something very funny happened on my way here. First of all, let me start with what I was going to say. It's a man's world. Women are our weaknesses. So, technically, it's a woman's world. So, technically, women run the world. And so they kind of have an advantage of that. You say what?
So anyhow you want to see
But to be honest, women run the world.
Yeah, low key, but like it's a man's world, and because of it's a man's world, that's how women run the world. So I was going to give an example. When I was coming here today, I saw, you know how bike guys always behave now? Very stupid. So I was driving and this guy just tried to just cross my path. I promise you I was ready to jam him. Maybe not for him to die, but for him to fall down and tear his leg or something. I swear I'm not even joking, because they just do some very, very stupid things that are annoying.
Wait, is it a delivery bike?
No,
Okay,
it was even carrying somebody. No, those ones are on a special
they're
level of madness. But so this particular guy, I swear, the reason why I did not do it was because of the girl that was.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even joking.
Boy,
See,
you jammed it.
I'm not saying I would have jammed him, but I was going to hit that guy.
So you see what I meant by who is facilitating this gender. So because a girl was on the bike,
Yeah.
be careful not to jam the bike.
Yes,
Funny enough, I've had a situation where my car broke down. And some guys just came to help me and everything, and you'll be surprised that sometimes they'll help me and they'll not even ask for a dime. One of them now said that, when I saw this, like when I passed and I saw you, I was like, no, even if I pass, God said will be angry with you.
Yeah, I said
I
swear.
It was like if it was a guy that
will tax him.
just pass, say, I beg you're on your own.
They'll even tax
You
himself.
sort yourself
They'll
out.
tax him like
I'm
mad.
telling you.
But and the reason I did that thing, the reason why I did not do it was not because I care about the girl or whatever. Naturally in my head,
Women go through a lot already.
I just feel like they are
No,
weaker.
that's not.
No, women go through a lot. No, women go through a lot normally. So please make our lives easier in every way that you can.
Yeah, I just in my own opinion was just that.
That's true.
I feel like she was not. Women are naturally weaker. Naturally, so I don't know. And the weakness.
The truth is, do you think women are actually naturally weak? Because
Yes,
I
no.
would not. I would do everything not
Don't
to
worry,
have
you
period
won't
pain
go. I'm
in my
telling
life.
you. I'm telling you.
I would do everything in this life.
So there are different types of pain now.
Well, they all require strength to handle.
No.
Every pain requires
Childbirth,
strength
the
to handle.
pain from childbirth is like, I'm sure it's like the highest pain
Yes.
in the world.
So I wouldn't necessarily
doubt.
say.
I'm not taking that away, but what I'm trying to say now
Taking that away.
is that in the end, men are biologically stronger than women.
Well, yeah.
In perspective.
But this is I would,
Which
I
other
would-
perspective?
I would
I'm not
say-
talking about emotional
I
strength.
would say
Emotional strength, women may be stronger.
no. I would say the strength
By-
is relative.
wait,
It
it's
depends
really
on the
relative,
context. it depends on the context you're weighing the strength.
Yes.
It depends on the context. You can't put a woman and a man in the
stronger.
box. Yeah, physically.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
physically
Yeah,
stronger.
physically.
What
Even
the-
physically stronger. I think that women are very good at multitasking, and that's one thing men can do.
But that's not physical strength.
What I don't understand. When your mom is cleaning the house, feeding the children, bathing
No,
all of
but
those
seriously, yeah.
things. That's physical
I'm
strength.
talking about your muscle.
I
That
love-
requires a lot of mental as well. You want to say
Okay.
something?
Yeah.
Recently, I know that I'm someone that I've always said, oh, I love kids, I love children, this one, that one. And then recently, I had a friend that her husband was out of town. She just has one baby, a new baby.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, let me come and stay with you guys for some days and all of that. We saw Shege.
With the baby.
I'm telling you. So I started reevaluating all my. I'm like, I don't think I want to have plenty children any longer. Number one.
Like 6.
How were our mothers doing it?
So
Like, you know, like even our grandparents, how were they doing it? That you give birth to how many children?
Yeah.
You are doing this. You are doing. You.
So
like,
that's why I
it's
said-
crazy. One child. It felt like both of us were serving this child. Like you know, like he's the king, and two of us were like the nannies. So when he cries, we're like this.
Like that, yeah.
We're running shifts. One person is cleaning, one person is making his food, one person is keeping him entertained, and I'm like, what?
But would you consider that physical strength?
Bro, that's physical strength. That's like
it
your
got to a
workout
point. It got to
routine.
a
That's
point
not
she was
physical.
even
That's
sick.
cardio.
No.
It's not physical strength.
No.
Okay.
Is what? Is what?
No. What you're doing doesn't require physical.
Eh?
It's not physical.
Oh my
It can be
God.
easily done. Wait, hold on. It can be easily done. It just requires
It's
your stamina.
draining.
I understand that. And then my point is that
Okay.
women are naturally made for that.
Not all women are made for that. I mean, I feel like
not exactly.
not
Don't worry, your opinion when you have your first
Well,
child, your
so
opinion will
if-
change.
Let me
you
explain
say-
why. Let me explain. I'm not just saying things based on experience or just. I'm saying it based on what it really is.
No,
right?
but you can't call it's a physical thing.
it's a physical.
It's not
thing.
completely
It's a
physical, and I'm saying
Yes.
you don't have to be you don't have to be a strong person, like muscularly
Let me
strong,
explain something to you.
for you to be able to take care
But
of
you're
your
saying
child.
Let me explain. Let me
It
explain.
requires a lot of your
So let me
mental
explain. Let me give you
and
this
emotional
example.
intelligence.
Let me give you this example. So, take for example a bear and a cheetah, right? They both have strength, but in two different aspects. A bear has physical strength that will easily overpower a cheetah, but a
Yes.
cheetah has more speed than a bear.
Yes.
And they are both physical exercise. They're both physical strength.
Which I completely understand.
So
when
it's the
I'm
same
talking
thing.
about physical strength, maybe I should be more specific.
Of course, I understand what you mean that a man
They are
is
weaker.
more
No,
stronger.
nobody-
Nobody's saying that
I
a
get
man
that.
and a woman would
I
get
get his
into
argument,
a
his
ring
parts.
and
Okay.
the woman stands a better
Yeah, I
chance.
get
They do not stand any chance at all.
Well, there's still some men that should easily beat.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
some weak
See,
men.
Do you
in some
understand?
ways,
But
some
before she will
weak
even
men.
easily beat himself, except he's strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
it's
said,
toxic
of course she's
masculinity,
a,
so some weak
of
men.
course women are human beings too now, so they cannot. It's not the fact that a man is
Am I the
stronger
only one
generally
drinking?
physically doesn't necessarily now mean that the woman has zero strength. Just like saying somebody is finer than you doesn't mean you're not fine.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
get? Someone cannot
That's
tell
why
me
it's
that.
That's what we're saying.
It's
Like I said,
relative,
which
it's relative.
which I understand. I'm talking about raw strength.
Okay, yeah, I
Like
get
women are like there's no. This is
I
this
get
is
that.
this is
Let me
another
ask you,
this is
let me-
another
that.
equality.
I feel like we're arguing the same thing.
Yes,
sort of.
We're
this is
arguing
another
the same
equality problem now because it's almost as if I'm saying women are weak and they cannot do this.
Yeah,
and that's not
and
the
I'm
point
like, no, I
at
can't
all.
sit here and just be like,
Which
okay.
I understand, yes, fine, but like that's not what I'm talking about in any aspect. Women are
get
naturally
you.
built for those things that they do.
Here's the thing.
And sorry, the reason why I'm saying that is because from the beginning of time, women were created to give birth
But we
to
had
children.
our own roles, right?
No,
Yo,
not
yeah.
even about. You see, existence makes you have your role.
That's
it's not,
just it. There,
it's
you
not,
can't change
it's
that.
not about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not about
you
you
can't
saying
change
no, or men waking up and saying, yeah, you have to do this because you're no. You're the one that give birth to the child. You're the one with the breast
You
that will
have the
milk.
nurturing
Yeah.
nature, yes.
And so natural, and minus even that, because men are physically stronger, they have to go out and hunt for food while you're taking care of the baby. Do you get? So naturally, you're more emotionally intelligent when it comes to handling situations like that. So women are stronger in that sense.
Roaming the home.
That's
what
we're saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're
It's a
arguing the same
different thing. Raw strength is the reason why the man goes out to hunt. Because the man
Yeah.
will run. He's the man that will carry the spear. The man that will choke the antelope, and you need power for all those things.
In those
So
days.
because of that strength, we are split into two different human beings. There's still the period. It's not as
In
if
those days,
it's
though,
not as if
because
period-
these days there are women that still.
But time has changed.
Yeah, time has changed. Like you cannot even leave the responsibility of bringing the bread to just the man. These days, you still see women that are doing both the role of a man, they're doing both the man and the woman
so here's
role.
the thing.
So it's a whole lot. So
Here's
I feel
the
like
thing,
that privilege that comes with being a woman, at least that's the perks that you can embrace.
But for me, I feel like this thing is individual based. The fact that in home A, the man is the sole provider, and they're okay with it.
Yes.
I'm not. Do you understand? It doesn't mean the fact that home B says, "Oh no, man, we have to go 50-50," or you know, it has to, and they're okay with it. It's not like a general rule where
maybe
even when you're in Nigeria couple and then you relocate abroad and that kind of thing.
No, see what you're saying. Your points are very valid.
No, I think they've been misconstrued.
Or you're unconstrued.
Okay, so my points have been misconstrued. I'm not saying the man has to be the provider.
Yeah, we're talking about strength and gender.
Yeah, I'm just saying how all of this started.
Was
okay.
Right, and then because it started that way, it has gone down generations to be that way. And then there's one thing about life, evolution, right? Giraffes in some millions of years ago did not have necks so long.
Not scientifically proven.
Scientifically,
It's not. It's just a theory.
Okay, I didn't know about
no.
that.
Well, but then theories are proven from observations and hypotheses and all those things.
So basically,
and
well, that's
bones
topic for another day.
and all those things.
That we'll discuss.
So what I'm trying to say is that
Things
over
evolve,
time, there's the evolution happens. Do you get? I was looking at one picture of one what do you call it? One tribe that they found recently. Right, all of them are barefooted. All the people in the tribe, they took a picture from, like, I think it was like a drone shot or something. But if you see their legs, wide as fuck, all their legs were fucking. Nobody there is wearing below like size 49 or 50, including the children.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Where,
And
like, what part of the
I've
world?
forgotten. I think it was trending sometime on Twitter, like last 2 or 3 weeks, right? And then obviously that's evolution because they are human beings as well.
And it's like
But
a
because
recent clip thing.
They just discovered it when they posted it.
Because since they use drones.
Yeah, the drone. They literally just discovered it when they posted that thing. So that's evolution that had occurred. So those guys can never be the same thing as us because the lifestyle they've lived has over time affected.
Centuries.
Yeah, do you get that?
Yeah,
Affected
their bodies have more formed to that.
something
yeah,
else
to
entirely,
that,
and then that's what.